All right, what's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a good day. I know it's been a couple days since I've been on YouTube, but hope everybody's doing well. Adele, what's up from Texas? That was my other account that I was commenting with that said, let's go. What's going on, though, guys? We held a trade. Some may have closed out. Some may have kept it in. Yeah, I just said that, Adele. But anyway, we're going to get into some charts tonight. If you're just joining us, welcome. I don't think we have too many people in here right now. Just getting started. But yeah, we're holding a pretty nice profit right now. We already took $7,000 profit this morning. So that was cool. Sorry, I just got to forward an email real quick. All right, so yeah. Well, that's how that what's it called is so high. That number. This thing's barely moving. But let's talk about this trade. This is Euro GBP, and we got in this trade this morning. We caught it at the perfect spot, and we caught the drop. What's going on, Emilio? How you doing? We got it at the perfect spot. Now, we'll see what happens here. I think we're going to reject this, and this is going to continue down, being that this last 4-hour candle was a tiny little red one. But we've got 10 minutes left in this hour. The EMA ribbon's coming down, so we know that, yeah, much higher CPM. I don't always take them on one time frame, but typically the 4 hours where I do my get the trend from, the 1 hour is where we look for entry or patterns, and we get in on the 1 hour or the 15-minute. For instance, the 15-minute right now is consolidating at the EMA ribbon. If we can get rid of this fair value gap right here, we could look to continue in this trade. I'm still holding this trade right now, as you can see. One of these trades. We already closed out today for 11.6K. 11.6K today already. So we will see what happens here. But we're definitely following this chart, right? So we're watching what happens here. This is my number one right now. This is my numero uno. But GJ made a huge move. Let's look at the higher time frames here. GJ made a huge move this morning from London straight through. AUD, NZD, right in the middle. We're not going to touch it. Euro JPY at a key level. Don't love it. GBP AUD. This is the only one that I kind of liked, but it would have to blow through this key level. Otherwise, this could come down. So this is a toss-up. So is this your strong resistance right here? Are we going to blow through this and make it a support? Come up, you'd be looking at TP1, TP2, possibly TP3, and then TP4 right there. So you'd be looking anywhere from 192,000 all the way. I feel like sometimes you guys just, and I mean this in the nicest way, I just feel like sometimes some of you guys aren't listening to what I'm saying. We're in a sell on Euro GBP, and you want to ask if we should hop in a buy. I just don't understand sometimes. But nonetheless, the answer is no, you should not. You see what I'm saying, though? Tone Salmon, what's going on? How are you? Sometimes I don't understand. And I get there's people at all different trading levels, but I'm trying to explain to you what to do. And I'm just getting the exact opposite of what I've said. It's kind of hilarious, but it is what it is. You're shorting it. These are the two terms I use. We're shorting it or selling it. We're buying it or we're going long. Yeah. But you're opening a position. I wouldn't call it a buy, though. Opening a position? Yes. But we're in this one right now. I don't trade gold. I don't trade gold. But if you want me to analyze gold, I will analyze gold for you here. Your key level's right there. You just broke through it. Your next target's going to be 4,500. That's your next target. All depends what the dollar does as well. So, kind of a toss-up on this one. If you're going to trade a breakout strategy, you better make sure this is a breakout. So you did have a little bit of a break and retest right here. You could go long up to this area. Again, I don't trade gold, but it looks decent. Yo, what's up, Matt? But again, going through these charts here, we're about to get a new 1 hour candle on almost all these, well, obviously all these charts. So on the 1 hour candle here, yeah, again, AUD, NZD, we're just going to not touch. Euro, JPY, we're not touching. GBP, AUD, we're not touching unless it breaks through, so we're keeping that as yellow. USD, JPY, honestly, not touching it. There's nothing to trade there unless you get a rejection back down and then back up. You need this. That is the only way I'd get in that chart. Same with AUD JPY and CHF JPY. So all the Japanese yen pairs are going to be very similar in that respect. In terms of NZD USD, I believe I took all the markings off of this chart for a student the other day. So let's just take a look here. Let's zoom out and draw a chart up together, because I want to make sure you guys get this right. That's going to be your low right there. This is going to be your high right here. And then we're going to zoom into the 1 hour. We've got a high that I'm pretty much going to call this your break of structure right there. That's your break of structure to the upside. You had a key level broken, and now we are consolidating above that key level. Strong consolidation at or above that key level, as you see here. You could this is a great bull flag right here, guys. This chart right here is like a textbook bull flag. So if we're looking at this right here, if we break up here and get a break and retest to the upside, this thing's going to fly to our next zone, which is looking like pretty high, but realistically you'd be looking at right here. So that'd be what we were looking at if we were to touch this one. So NZD USD will put as a buy, but not until it breaks that point. Will be no ACT traders getting updated. ACT trader is getting updated. So that's the deal with that one there. Euro AUD, not really much to see here. Consolidation, consolidation, consolidation. Even if we look at the 4 hour here, 4 hour had a nice double top that came down, never finished off the move. The 4 hour's bullish right now. Unless it rejects this, we'd look to take sells toward the downside, but it doesn't look like that it's going to reject this based off the current candlestick. Adele, use the when you log into WebTrader on your iPhone, click in the top right like you're going to share it and do add to home screen. It makes it have the WebTrader as an app on your phone. Doge is actually fun to trade. Euro AUD again, so that one we just went over. GBP NZD, not too much to see here. We may see this move up, but again, we're... If you wanted to trade trends, there's your trend line. Right? That's your trend line. If you wanted to trade trends, this is a sell. Just trend lines. Because it looks great on the phone, Adele. From that way, like, I don't use ACT Trader anymore. So, if you look, see how it says Hanko X right there? When you click that, it's going to show a web trader that looks just like an app. Like, it doesn't look like a website. It looks like an app. Just like what we had to do with when we were with liquid brokers. Many moons ago. If you were to just trade trend lines here, this is on a downtrend. You're at the top of a channel. You can get away with selling GBP NZD, but it's not my favorite chart. Euro NZD looks like a really nice sell. Euro NZD looks like a sell. However, on the 4 hour, you have higher highs and higher lows, except for this one right here, which indicates you're in a downtrend. We've rejected a key level up here. We've rejected this key resistance several times. Euro NZD is a possible sell, which goes with the fact that we looked at NZD USD as a buy. Primary and secondary pairs there. I got to be honest with you guys, the rest of these charts, there isn't too much to look at. GBP CAD, we could sell GBP CAD. GBP CAD's a sell. CAD JPY, not touching, not touching. Ooh, this could go. What is this, AUD CAD? AUD CAD could go, but if it's gonna, yeah, this could go. AUD CAD's a good sell. AUD CHF is we took profit on already. Can get rid of that. USD CHF. Oh, EuroCAD and EuroCAD's a sell too. EuroCAD's a sell too. So let's look at the charts we have. We're going to get rid of GBP AUD. Yeah, ads are ads. So we're going to look at, right now, we're going to look at Euro GBP. Again, some of us are in still, some are not. I know I'm still holding one position. So with that being said, you just keep in mind that's what you're seeing on the screen right here is I'm still holding one position. And this is just 50 lots. I've already closed out 150. This looks like, so we just got a new hour here. Let's analyze here. If we don't break this 85469 area, I'm going back in for sells. Or if we reject the CMA, I'm going back in for sells. Euro NZD, I'm going to get rid of that chart. I'm unflagging it. GBP CAD we're going to keep. AUD CAD we're going to keep. Euro CAD we're going to keep. NZD USD we're getting rid of. And AUD CHF we're getting rid of. So we just narrowed it down to 4 charts. And this is an important process that most people don't go through. We went from going through every single chart together, just simply based on price action and structure, to now we're looking at entries on the hour or on the 15. I really like the sells on GCAD and AUD CAD and Euro CAD. So the Canadian dollar is surging then. If your primary pairs, if we're looking to take a sell and your primary pairs are going down, that means the CAD, which is the secondary pair on all 3 of those, is going up. So in short, to put it how I start is I start with all the charts with volume, drop it down to 5 or 6 charts. Based on price action, I'll drop it down again to like 3 or 4 charts. And then based on volume and new hour candles or new 4-hour candles, I'll drop it down and pick 1 or 2 charts I like. From there, we need to find our A+ setup. That is the process. Yeah, USD's going down. USD's been dropping over the past 4, 8, 12, 16, 24 hours after the surge. Or actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, sorry. I'm liking the Euro GBP continuation more and more as it's settled right here. And the TP2 is a very clear next move. And TP3 is definitely a solid next move. I wouldn't say very clear that it's going to go there, but it's another solid move. That's what's important to look at. What rates are you talking about, Adele? What rates? But this is our new 8 o'clock hour, and we're not seeing too much. But what the good news is... Oh, that's the rates you're talking about. I got you. Here's the good news. The 15-minute is rejecting hard. I don't care that you guys see this. So yeah, if you're not in the live, most of the people from VIP and the Discord are in the live, but if you're not, I send out those updates to the Discord channel to make sure everybody knows what they got going on here. Well, a lot of it has to do with the price of oil, and we've talked about that before. The price of oil is going to dictate the price of the dollar. So that's really important to understand. But this 15-minute chart is looking like the consolidation period is going to end in a drop-off if we don't continue to move upwards. Back to our other charts, though, I really like GBP CAD. Let's go back to the 4-hour here. GBP CAD with a huge rejection there on the 4-hour. Let me mark these charts up a little nicer. Sorry, I'm a little anal about my charts. I would add another one here. I would say that we just got the ribbon flip in full after this rejection. I think we're getting a move down on this. But you do have to keep in mind that these are key levels right here. So here, 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 and also pretty much right there. So if we were to flip this upside down, is this a mark that we aren't going to go down under again, even though we were right here? Could continue back up this way. I don't know about that. But in terms of this chart, I'm loving sells. All the charts with Canadian dollar as the secondary. And again, I want to point this out, that if the Canadian dollar pairs with Canadian dollar as the secondary pair are dropping, that means that the Canadian dollar is going up. Canadian dollar is now surging due to the fact that the primary pairs such as GBP CAD, AUD CAD, and Euro CAD, we're all looking at sells right now. Important to know. Important stuff to know. Any one of these you could get in, really. I'd go for the one with volume. EuroCAD and GBP CAD, but EuroCAD looks the best. EuroCAD looks like it's going to just drop off the face of the earth. Like, if you look at this chart, it's got just free fall written all over it. Other than that fair value gap, you'd be looking at... see here, you'd be looking at that as TP1, right here is TP2, right there is TP3, and respectively that's going to be 14.5 pips, 35 pips, 53 pips, possibly 53 pips to the bottom there. Hey Taylor, can you turn that off when you get a chance? EuroCAD, AUD CAD, they all look good. AUD CAD, we can draw up here what we'd be looking at. TP1, TP2, TP3, and if you wanted to go 4, you could go 4 down there. I don't think you're going to see all of that in one move, but you'd be looking at 19 pips, 30 pips, 48 pips, 60 pips. Candlestick patterns, and then I use an EMA ribbon and fair value gaps. But yeah, mostly candlestick patterns, and an EMA ribbon flip is going to signify that. Like, see how this ribbon is flipping right now? This is a perfect example The yellow and the white are flipping over, which means this is now in a downtrend on the 4 hour. The 1 hour, it already flipped up here, and now we're coming up to retest it and come back down. So that's your answer right there. I'd be happy taking any of these CAD ones. I think probably AUD, GBP, they all look good. GBP I wouldn't touch. We might take GBP CAD out because of that fair value gap that's held there. So I'm going to remove GBP CAD. So now we're down to 3 charts. Euro GBP, Euro CAD, and AUD CAD. All these are possible options for tonight, though. All of these are very, very plausible options for tonight. You did what, Matt? What did you do? You sold 3 lots? Or you sold all 3 of them? None of those were signals. These were just charts in the chat, in the VIP chat that I'm talking about. I don't know why you'd do that, Matt. If you triple up on that, what happens if it goes the other way? You now just tripled up your losses. I think he's just rage baiting me. See what these 15-minute candles do. Just the ultimate rage baiter. He's just rage baiting me. Taylor Dell wants you to know he got the same chair as you. I'm still holding the trade from this morning. Remember the Discord stream from this morning? Crystal, we do the morning and the evening. This morning was live in Discord. Tonight is live on YouTube. But this morning was live in Discord. So this was I already closed 50%. So if we take a look here, guys. I already closed 50%. So if we go to the day, I already closed 11,000 or 9,548 today on Euro GBP. Already closed on this. Average win, 3,000 bucks. Best day was today because this is a new account I opened. Worst was 2,000. Profit factor of 4.86. 80% win rate. Net P&L 9,540 on an account that I started 2 days ago. Awesome, Crystal. Glad to have you. Crystal Champion. Sorry. Yeah, we're still like right at TP1. We're like hovering at it. We're hovering at it. right at TP1, as you can see here. This is what we called live in the Discord live this morning. By we, I mean I. You're in buys on GBP USD. Let's take a look. Why can I not find GBP USD? What am I missing here? There it is. Nice. You're going to take it up to what? 135,300. That's about the most you'd be able to take it up to, unless you're planning on reaching highs from July 15th, which is possible. Yeah, it's about the most you can go with it without it some sort of catalyst, and there's no news tonight. No news tonight. So there wouldn't really be any major catalyst. I'd be careful on this one. I think what's going to happen ultimately is that we come up and retest this area. Like the 15's trying hard, but it just has not broken the 85468. If we don't break that 85468 on the 15-minute, this thing's coming down. But on the other hand, it could also come up on the 1 hour and retest the EMA ribbon, which we would still be in profit. And at that point, we could then get in another trade, stack another position if we wanted to. AUD CAD still isn't really moving yet. We really would want to see a bearish close on this, and probably on the 4 hour, see it start to come down. That shaved bottom's not very typical of it not continuing down. Same with this one. That very small hammer candle right there, typically a sign that this is going to move down. I'm just worried about that fair value gap. So other than that, these are the three trades that we're looking at. Yes, this is a personal account. I do not trade prop firms. Prop firms are a scam. I hate to break it to you guys. Sorry to be that guy. But yes, this is a personal account. If you'd like to see, I have no problem showing you. Live. Equity. Live. Equity. There's your move on EuroCAD. We just needed to break this line right here. If we can break this, we'll be in good shape. Make it dotted. Make it white. Like this area right here we need to break. Because we've consolidated already. This fair value gap's valid. Very valid. But I gotta be honest with you, I'm really still liking the Euro GBP sells here because I think going into this 9 o'clock hour, we're going to see a reversal. No, you can leave it on. You can leave it on. You can leave it on. Nah, it's good. The ice just melted. How can you get a tell of the temperature from here? That's impressive, Matt. It's 15 minutes doing what we want. It's not dropping. Let's look at the 5 here. And the 5 is just so close to trying to go. I'm sure the 1 minute's way above. 1 minute's trying to. Yeah, it's not the coldest, but the ice did just melt. What is he messaging you too? Yeah, again, looking at this chart, I mean, this rejection is textbook. Love this rejection. This is the zone we wanted to reject. Reject that, keep coming, target this area, and target this area. But we do have 2 other options that are looking pretty nice. This is going to flip red, and EuroCAD's going to flip red. I think AUD-CAD's the move. Let's check the technicals on everything. Strong sells. Strong sells on the 1 hour. EuroCAD, let's check the technicals. I don't like EuroCAD as much because of that spot that it's been held up at. What is it, just the 1 hour? It's the 2 hour. I'm going to put short in here. Put where we'd put our stop loss, which would be like right there. Stop loss would be right there. Just takes time. That's why I started the stream late today, because this session's going to be slow because there's a Japanese bank holiday. So the Asian session volume's going to come in slower. That's for sure. Just a tad bit slower. That's what I'm looking at, though. And Euro GBP still looks good, obviously. So once we get some more confirmation here, we got what, a couple minutes till we get a new 15-minute candle. I'd like to see this fully reject and get a red candle here. If you're just joining, though, guys, welcome to the stream. Make sure you subscribe, like the channel. Appreciate you guys. New 15-minute candle in 1 minute here. Still hasn't let you, huh? I've never experienced that with them. Take a look at this. Let's look at these sessions real quick here. It's London kill. Oh, see, we're already below sessions here. We're already way below sessions on this one. Already way below sessions. Now London kill zone's right there, so we're not below London on this one. On AUD CAD though, we're well below. That's a good sign there on AUD CAD. Yeah. that's not a liquidity. That's not a liquidity draw on that many hours. That's a downtrend. This is my favorite chart, and we'll have 30 pip stop loss. 31 pip stop loss. That's the best looking chart right there. I'm thinking we get in these AUD CAD sells, to be honest with you guys. We're getting red on Euro GBP. I might take EuroCAD out of the equation. We'll see here. Problem with EuroCAD is that you're at a month low. We're going to have a toss-up here going into this 4-hour candle. Give me 1 sec. Let me blow my nose. Alright, let's see what we got here. 15-minute. Okay, so we did get movement on the 15 here. I think AUD CAD's a better looking chart than EuroCAD. I've made that decision. For sure. Euro GBP on the 15-minute has rejected, but holding above a small fair value gap. So when looking at those two, we got to take that into consideration. AUD or Euro GBP? AUD CAD or Euro GBP? Euro CAD I don't think is going to break this low. Because again, this low goes back to, it would be, oh, really, July 31st. Yeah, so it would be breaking, it'd be breaking your August low. So if we look at a month chart here, oh yeah, this thing's gonna retrace. Yeah, I mean, this thing should retrace down to here minimally. The day chart is bearish. Excuse me. The 4 hours bearish. Everything looks bearish. I just don't like that we haven't broke this in 12 hours. Now on the flip side, AUD CAD, I think this thing's coming down. On the 1 hour, it may come up to retest it here. I think not. I think AUD CAD's the move. Let's see what this 15-minute brings. I think this might be our winner. All right, let's see here. So now that we got, oh boy, I gotta tell you guys, I think AUD CAD's the move. How many pips is that to TP1? 20 pips. Both really good looking charts. Yeah, there's nobody out. There's a lot of people watching though. A lot of people watching. Like 37 people watching, but not a lot of chatting today. 17 on 1. What starts at 9 p.m.? We've been on since 8:43 at least. Oops, sorry guys, I didn't mean to turn that off. I don't even know what Mesmain is. Diego, what's going on? How are you? Early morning there. Oh, ES. You're trading ES right now? Where was your entry? There's a delay on this. Your entry was 7725. Oh, that's a good entry. It's a bull flag. If you look at the 4 hour, this is the highest it's ever been. So you're banking on it breaking highs again. That's my only worry, is that it's a good chart. My only worry is that you're banking on it breaking record highs again. Like, look at that chart. That's parabolic. At some point that comes down. That's the day chart. So you're continuing to buy a trend that's been going up forever, which isn't a bad thing, but just keep in mind 78.22 is your top out. Then you're breaking all-time highs again. Terry, what's up, man? FX Star Fleet. My weekend was good. I hope yours was too. Good. I'm glad you had a good weekend. I guess there is one thing that's worth noting here on this Euro GBP trade. You do have AUD. We have the RBA rate statement at 12:30 a.m. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday? No, I'm not golfing tomorrow. I'll be trading. We'll be trading. We'll be right here trading. Yeah, I'll trade the New York session. We traded the New York session this morning too, just in Discord. Are you in the Discord? It was just a Discord only live this morning. When I'm traveling, it's a little harder to set up my entire Streamlabs like this without my microphone and everything, so I just do Discord with my AirPods and my MacBook microphone. Like a Discord talking stage. It's a lot easier than having Streamlabs run to YouTube, run to all on my laptop, so... Yeah, the only thing we need to be careful on this AUD chart is that you have major red folder news at 12:30. The forecast is that it's going to stay the same. Yeah, I was in it this morning. Oh, good.
Discovery, going throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
We got 9 minutes, guys. Nine minutes till we get a new 4-hour candle. Yeah, the red. I was just talking about it. I don't think it's going to move. I was just going back and forth with Claude about it. That's what I was typing about. I I don't think it's going to move. I think the rate statement's going to stay the same. In the past, all that's done is just go do one of these, like a whipsaw type deal. So it's kind of hard to say. We only got a couple minutes left in this hour and this 4-hour candle. I just don't like a lot of these charts. I think it's going to stay the same, and I don't think it's going to have much effect, to be quite honest with you. I don't mind the GBP CAD sells, to be quite honest with you. The 1 hour looks good. The 4 hour rejected the Asian range low of yesterday, but also is rejecting New York low, so kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place on this one. Now USD JPY came down to retest. This came down to test and rejected. So if gold is dropping, it's not. The dollar's going up and gold is going up. That's not a good thing. We don't like that. We do not like when that happens. Boy, that rejection on the EMA for USD JPY. Got mixed reviews on that one.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
We got 1 minute here. 1 minute until we get a new. That's 4 hours. It's gotta break New York session low. The only one below all of them is AUD CAD. And we didn't get it. We got a little bit of movement, but not a ton of movement going into this 4 hour. I think we might have to end up wait. Well, we'll see what this new 4 hour prints if we get a jump at all. Some sort of indication. It's the risky thing about this is the Australian red folder news at 12:30. And then not risky, but the other thing you got to think of on this Euro GBP trade is that the EMA ribbon is still it's only 3.4 pips away. It's only 4 pips away. I would readjust my stop loss on this if we were to get back in it to right there. So we've de-risked here big time. We've de-risked here big time and gave ourselves a better RR. I just hate that 4 hour candle that just printed. That is not a good 4 hour candle that just printed. But on the 1 hour and on the 15 minute, it still looks solid. See what we can get on these smaller. Gosh, the smaller time frames are just doing nothing. Oh. Well, you got your move there. Here's what I'm thinking about AUD CAD. If we can get out before the news tonight, 9, 10, 11, 12, we'd have to get out before the news. The news isn't going to be a 34 pip candle, though. That's the other thing. The news isn't going to be a candle that blows straight through. I'm sending this out. I think we're entering it. I just like the trade. It's technically sound. AUD CAD sells. All right. Let me copy this. AUD CAD sells, guys. Should have typed this out before, but it's okay. .98627, 0.98627 is going to be our stop loss, right around 30 pips. TP1 98110. TP2 97995. TP3 97817. And then TP4. I'm entering, yep. I'm in already. I'm just waiting. I'm sending it out, the signal. 97625. I'm already in. We in. I'm in it. I'm in it. And I think it's pretty good enter. I just entered just now. Five-minute broke below the EMA, rejected it perfectly, created a fair value gap. I think we should be able to get our 10 to 15 pips out of this before news, personally. I think we should be able to. But we'll see. Why does that keep doing that? Why that keeps doing that? I know why now. Watch the old El Minuto. It's a pretty tight stop that we have on it. We could go lower and put it like at... Nah, I'm keeping it where it's at. I like the analysis. Overall, it's a good trade. I like the analysis. As you guys know, once I like an analysis, it's set and forget. Set and forget, baby. We're gonna see what happens here. And again, the reason I chose this one over the other ones was because of we're below all we broke and retested all of the sessions. That was the main, like, one of the main factors. We had all of our 4 confirmations of our system, but we added that 5th. We're shorting AUD CAD, Andrew. We're shorting AUD CAD. Shorting the Australian dollar to the Canadian dollar. I personally think we're going to be all right. This one's going to take a little bit, guys, but I would definitely have your notifications on your, well, on Discord, obviously, for one. Let me lock this. But definitely put your take profit notifications on TradingView. Yeah, everybody has a mailbox. Is that news? You guys have now have mailboxes? I swear, some of the shit. Yeah, everybody does. Let's get that rejection there. We're gonna have a 15-minute candle here. And it's a wobbly ass candle. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how they put your mail in. Of course he has a mailbox key. He's got one for everyone. Never mind. Keep forgetting everything's so new. There you go. Yes, he has a key that opens everyone's. Did I get my blood checked? Or Adele? There's our new 15-minute candle. There's our new 15-minute candle. And our Euro GBP trade is still in profit. And like I said, I believe that we're going to end up retesting this EMA. But London is going to bring us... Get health insurance first. London's probably going to retest this. We're going to tap London high and probably come back down, I would imagine. So both of our trades are looking at just tapping previous highs and then coming down, in my humble opinion. Yeah, definitely not. What's up, Jose? Good to see you. Oh, man. They wouldn't have let you in the country without proper vaccines. Not just going to let a random student from a third world country come here without proper vaccines. With all due respect. I would imagine. Didn't you tell me you had to get a couple? Yeah, I don't trust that USDJPY at all. Right? Yeah, which one? Because the rest you probably had to get at school for school anyway. Which one did they make you take? This thing's coming down. Alright, that's a good one. Let's reject that. We've got the fair value gap and the EMA. For... Jose's over there laughing. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Jose's response. He's just got the little jabs that make me giggle. All right, guys, we're getting proper rejection here. I will be up monitoring this through the night, being that we've got that red folder news. So I will be up monitoring it. That's it for me for tonight. Tomorrow, you guys want to do Discord stream or YouTube stream? I'm thinking YouTube. I do like those Discord ones, though. Discord or YouTube stream? What are we thinking? Yeah, I was thinking YouTube as well. Do a YouTube stream in the morning. You could also watch it on your phone on Discord as well, Matt. YouTube. What do I think of Euro USD? Euro USD. I wouldn't touch it. It's right in the middle of a zone. You've got your resistance and you've got your support, and it's dead in the center. It's a guessing game if it's going to go up and retest or reject back down. I wouldn't touch that. Well, I'm glad we got some people talking finally. Make sure you guys are subscribed at least. And then, so Euro USD wouldn't touch it. USD CHF looks bearish to me. Again, you're in a kind of the center of a support and a resistance. I typically try not to trade in between these. If you look at your session highs and lows, you're right in between all of your session highs and lows. I personally, to fit my system, wouldn't take any of those. You might get away with a sell on USD CHF. You might get away with a sell down to here for maybe 10 to possibly 40 pips. You might get away with that, but none of them are the best in my opinion. All right, we good, guys? I will see you guys tomorrow morning. End this stream how we always do. Appreciate everybody showing up, guys. We'll see you in the morning. Make sure you like and subscribe so you know when I go live. Yep, day and night. I don't always stream both, but I'll definitely stream one. Because sometimes I golf in the morning. Or if I go out at night, I'll try and stream in the morning. So, enjoy your night, guys.